For this week's Sports Star Spotlight, we're headed to Illinois to meet a rising prospect in the 2022 class. High school football teams across the state of Illinois are preparing for a long-awaited spring season. It's one last ride for seniors across the state, but one junior to watch for in this unusual season will be Reggie Fleurima of Naperville Central High School.
Reggie is more of a business. He's a leader by example, but he can lead vocally, but he's only going to be a junior, so it's a little harder at that age to be that. But his work ethic is second to none that we've ever had here. I don't think he misses a workout. He's 7 days a week. You know, as a 16, 17-year-old kid, he could step in any locker room in America at the college level and fit in right now.
Reggie is a 6'2", 200-pound wide receiver, but he grew up playing several different positions. His father, Reggie Sr., played at Notre Dame, and he wanted his son to learn as many aspects of football as possible as he grew up.
Try to, instill pride. I told him I gave you my first and my last name. Don't mess it up. So I want you to go out there, work hard. No matter what happens on the field, I want people to realize that they can count on you, that you're going to be a hard worker.
I mean, he's pushed me to my limits, especially when I was a kid. And I feel like as I've grown up and matured, it's definitely helped me. And I feel like mentally and physically I've been better than some of the other kids because of stuff he taught me as a younger kid that maybe other coaches wouldn't teach their kids when they were younger.
I taught him the value of blocking, which is why he blocks well as a receiver. I started him off as a lineman, just basically going hard and understanding what's going on. I think his willingness to do what the team wants. Again, when he started off as a lineman, then I switched him to quarterback. He'd make that extra block. When he played tight end, he'd make he'd run the play the way it was designed to do it. If you watch his film now, he's probably got more pancake blocks than some of the linemen do because he takes pride in that. I try not to be too hard on him when he makes mistakes. I'm more, let's reflect and figure out what you did wrong, what can you do better. But I definitely have been working with him since he was young on the mentality and the mental aspect of sports and how to approach it that way.
As much as Reggie loves to be the guy making the big plays, no one will ever describe him as a selfish player.
He wants to see his team do well. If you ever watch his tape, you'll see that after he scores a touchdown and makes a big play, he doesn't celebrate. But if you make a big play, he's going to be the first one jumping up and down. So he has a goal in mind of winning the game, and as long as they win the game, everything else is secondary. I don't know if I instilled that in him, but that's just the natural demeanor that he has.
I try to put others before me, and I'm just like that type of person. Like I'll go out and do the extra stuff for my friends and family, and that's what I try to be like. Put others before yourself is like kind of my motto.
Because of his dad, Reggie will get associated with Notre Dame a lot, but he's being very patient with his college decision. His growing list of offers includes a lot of Big Ten schools like Iowa, Penn State, Northwestern, and Michigan State.
Personally, obviously, like good football, good academics. I want to be personally somewhere like in like a city area, but I mean that could change over time. I've talked to some schools that were farther away from home than others, but I mean, I want to be somewhere closer to home, but I've talked to some schools that I've had interest in that are farther from home, but that could change also, so we'll just have to see.
You have to be talented, but there's a lot of talented people out there and athletes and high school kids. But if you want to be special, you have to have those other characteristics and, the work ethic. And, the thing about Reggie, too, is academics are really important to him. He's almost a straight-A student, and he takes that very seriously, and, he's the total package.
I think the future's going to be what he makes of it. I know that, I've watched a man develop from a child and, get to the goals he said he wants to do and put in the work. If you guys only knew how much work he puts in every day and every night when he comes home 10:30 at night, going down in the basement, putting in work. He had me up this morning, working with him this morning before we got here to get it in. So I think the sky's the limit. I think wherever he puts his mind to, no matter school he ends up choosing, I think that he's just going to work hard and make it as far as he wants to go.
Yeah, I think the same thing. I mean, he can go as high as he wants. He's definitely a Power 5 level. And then beyond that, I think, again, he's got the skill set. To play on Sunday, you got to have the skill set, and then you got to be lucky, be in the right place, stay healthy. But he's a guy that definitely wouldn't be shocked that if in, 5, 6, 7 years, you see him playing on Sundays.
I'm a hard worker, and I'm going to continue to do so for as long as my football career goes for. And I just hope other people feel the same way with their goals and dreams.
Thanks for checking out Sports Stars of Tomorrow on YouTube. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like, and please subscribe to our channel so you see all of the latest content.